Hey, everybody.
Whoa, is that Linda from Bob's Burgers introing our stream?
Hi, everybody.
Oh, I think it is.
Wow, that
It's
voice resemblance is
me.
uncanny.
Come to our burger place. You'll
Just keep going with this. Keep going.
You're gonna love meat. And is she British, Boston-ish, or New
No,
York-ish?
she's doing exactly what you're doing. Just keep going.
Park your car in Harvard Square. Beef burger.
Oh my god.
That got real weird real
She's
quick,
definitely
Brian.
not British.
Hello. I'm the
All right,
quiet
well,
one
hey everybody.
from Bob's Burger.
This is Sasquatch Armada, and we're starting up with Conversation Starter,
Hi.
which is our brand new thing that we're trying again for the second time on the internet with you, beautiful people. I think we'll prove that later in our flash round of beautiful viewers. But today we have our good friend Matt with us from Ombra Gaming.
Hey everybody.
He's one
right
of us.
there in the middle.
Temporarily.
He's right there in the middle. He's our gas squatch.
Don't
And
tell
I didn't
Manny
say
that.
gas squatch, I said guest squatch. So let's be clear on that.
Yes.
You sound
So,
like you had a British accent there for a little bit, maybe.
Hello, this is your gas squatch.
Let's not go down that path. Let's not go down that path. No one will understand our conversation.
Let's not go down that path.
But to give you a quick intro, Conversation Starter is a mini talk show, flashcast, where we talk about broad topics in the gaming industry and for about 5 minutes, and then we say a bunch of other shit. But let's talk about Matt. Matt, you want to say a bit about yourself, who you be?
Oh gosh.
Who be you?
Well, it all started back on well, I don't want to give my birthday out. That was private information. Anyway, I am one of the folks that works on Ombra Gaming. And we write articles and do a podcast, and we stream too. And otherwise, I work 9-to-5 job in HR and recruiting, which is pretty fun. I actually work with Manny Jitsu, so and we both founded Ombra Gaming together, which is cool. With Steve too.
That jerk Steve.
Oh,
Quite the crew.
He's the best.
Yeah, he's a great guy. He's a great guy.
He's the glue that keeps us together because Manny and I are always at each other's throats.
Just imagining Steve like massaging both of you, one in each arm, pressing you together. But like he's also like kind of sweaty, and that's where the glue part comes in. Like when you walk away later, there will be some crusted Steve on you.
Ew,
that's graphic, Caleb.
Crusted
Very
Steve.
graphic.
You have quite an imagination.
You. Steve will corroborate this story.
Yeah, it'll be corroborated, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So let's give format. We're going to talk about shit for 20 minutes, and then in the last 10 minutes, we're going to take questions from the viewing audience. And if you don't have questions, we're going to pretend you have questions.
And make them
up on the spot. So hope you enjoy. Today, we're going to talk about Battle Royale, the movie, which I haven't seen.
Fantastic movie.
It's really good and super violent.
Super violent. Really violent.
I'm going to watch it with my mom this weekend.
I don't think that's a good idea.
She's come to me recently and she's like, I love Japanese businessmen and murder.
Oh.
So I was like, I've got a movie for you.
She may actually like it. I don't believe you, but do you think that's what stemmed it, or did you think it was let's define what a battle royale is first. First and foremost.
Hunger Games.
Yeah, basically.
Hunger Games is a form of battle royale. Yeah, you all just drop onto an island and you fight against each other to last man standing.
United States presidential race.
The future of the United States presidential race.
Yeah, that's just from what's that movie where they mock America in the future?
No idea.
Yep, never mind.
Yeah.
Moving on. All of them? Maybe not.
Maybe.
Beautiful. Quite.
But so battle royales, I think they started. I'm going to jump in. I think they started roughly. I mean, it was after that movie. I think the movie was first. Maybe.
It was definitely first. Everything's inspired by that. It's a recent trend.
Was it a comic or manga before it was a film?
Oh, I could see that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll look it up on the spot.
Do it.
Brian, what is a battle royale?
Oh,
and
it
what
was
is it in gaming.
a
Well,
99 novel of the same name.
My goodness, Battle
From
Royale.
when?
1999. We just talking all over each other.
That definitely predates this.
Yeah. Zip it
No,
up.
open it back
but
up, baby.
Please open it.
Open it.
I'd prefer if you do it, the opening. Ah.
All right, we're gonna toss ice cream sandwiches then.
Okay.
Get ready.
Here we
Get
go.
ready.
From
Here goes
left
the
to
log
right.
toss. Whoop. Ah, keep going.
How was it?
No, I'm done.
Fair enough.
Just tiny bites. Tiny bites for me. I'm a tiny bite sort of man.
Exactly.
Getting back to battle royales, I think the first one. Would you consider DayZ a battle royale in a way? I don't know if it is. Well, moving on.
I would consider H1
Hey,
definitely.
Toot Luke,
Right?
thanks for hosting us, my buddy.
Oh.
That's
Right,
great.
H1 counts as one.
Okay, so there's H1Z1, PUBG the mod first, and then PUBG the game later.
Right.
Which is where it blew up, and now Fortnite. And then now, a year later, literally every game that has guns in it, probably.
Yeah, now there's like an H1Z1 auto royale.
I didn't know.
where
Have
it's
you
with
seen
cars. I have seen it. It's interesting.
It looks dumb.
Yeah, it looks kind of dumb.
Yeah.
People say they have fun playing it, but watching it, it looks kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
as people who have played PUBG, dude, we're doing horrible at this. Battle Royale is 100 people dropped on a map, and one person wins. Sometimes there's squads, so your squad can win. But either way, everyone dies, you live. Strategy or not strategy, you can hide in a bush or you can just try to murder everybody. It's hard. You got to kill a lot of people. And when those people don't die, you probably die. And there's no boat to get off the island. There's no tiny raft. And you're just a fucking jabroni in some yellow plastic sitting on a beach.
Yeah. And as time goes on, the map gets smaller and smaller.
Yep.
Another thing.
Crucial part. You don't
Crucial
always
part.
get to go to the beach. You don't always get to go. But for or against Battle Royale, go.
Me, I lean against at this point in my time as a gamer. I lean against. I'm a big fan of team-based games, so if I have a good squad playing with me, I will enjoy a BR. But if I'm solo, I hate it. I don't like the slow pace of it, the more campy nature of it. And honestly, I prefer other more playful games than BR, which has a serious kind of undertone, even in Fortnite. Maybe not, but it's not for me. Matt, how about you?
I'm tentatively for battle royales, I'd say, because I think there's a lot of growth that they could still do. Like, I don't think the game mode has been perfected by anyone that's gone with it. I do agree, though, the like solo matches are insane. They're like way too stressful. I do not enjoy playing it. It's like so tense. But I could see why people would like it because it is like really adrenaline pumping. I do like the squad a lot. I play mostly PUBG. I've not played Fortnite, but I've watched a lot of streamers play Fortnite, like Shroud and Summit, and Tim the Tapman.
Tim the Tapman Taylor?
No, he's great.
Is he
you
real?
Don't watch him, you should watch. Yeah,
I have no idea who he is. But that's hilarious.
No, he's not the tool man. Not Tim.
Is he a conservative in gaming media?
No.
Okay, so he's not in Nazi Germany. Good. For background on that statement, Tim Allen said being a conservative in Hollywood is like being a Jew in Nazi Germany.
Oh yeah, I did read that.
So never mind. Back to Battle Royale.
What a tool,
100
man.
Tim
And
Allens
yeah,
on
look at
the
what Tutra said. There's a lot of potential to see what the games turn into, right? I agree with that. Fortnite added building, which is a completely different element. Yeah, that's actually one of the reasons why when I watch Fortnite, I don't know, it's just like a little too cartoony for a game. For me, for a game that's like sort of intense and serious. But that's just personal preference. I know people like that sometimes, like the style. But I think PUBG Squad Mode is a lot of fun. I think there's a lot of potential there. I think I actually don't think there's a lot of potential for competitive like esports battle royale. There was a tournament that I watched of PUBG. It was like impossible to watch. And
They have to jump around.
Incredibly boring. It is so boring because towards the end, people will just use the circle as it's shrinking and will just like camp the edges of the circle until there's a breaking point where it's like no more space and they have to engage each other.
Sounds horrible.
Yeah, it's really not fun to watch.
No.
In terms of like esports wise. But yeah.
Yeah.
Caleb?
I think you guys hit on a handful of good points that I constantly have with it. Like, it's very much a fledgling genre, which Tulu made a good point about in our chat. So there's there's like 4 games that have done it and a ton coming. So we'll see what they do. Games like the Darwin Project, which comes out in like 2 days. When you watch this on YouTube, backtrack like 4 days. Are doing that in new and different ways, and it's going to keep improving upon itself. I am ultimately very tired of hearing about battle royales, and I'm going to get really tired when Call of Duty institutes it and Battlefield institutes it and stuff. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, and I think like PUBG is awesome and did like a really cool thing, but I don't care about it anymore. And yeah, it's weird seeing a game like that also contrasted with a game like Fortnite, where Fortnite's doing like it stole it, but it also built upon it and is doing new and creative things. Like even with their game modes, they'll do like a 1 or 2 week run of like they're doing a mode now that's like 20 versus 20 versus 20 versus 20, which
that's
could be kind of fun.
Yeah, it's like an interesting and cool take on it, and they're just like experimenting because it's this open playing field. They have this giant player base. Everybody's going to play it no matter what because it's free. Yeah, I don't know. It's a cool thing. I'm tired of it. I don't know how I could possibly get untired of it at this point. It would have to take a game that was like significantly full of personality and a little bit different. So probably whenever Blizzard tries to get into the game, then we'll be good. But, yeah.
Oh man,
Overwatch Battle Royale.
Overwatch Battle Royale.
Yeah, I mean that would be fucking awesome.
It'd actually be fun as an arcade mode for like
cool.
It would be
or something.
100 Overwatch characters, and you can pick whatever Overwatch character you want to be. It'd be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it would be.
It'd be pretty nuts.
It would not be balanced.
100 Lucios, 100 Lucios just zipping around the map. It'd be fucking.
It'd be impossible.
It would, but that's why it would be hilarious, and I would very much welcome it.
You made a good point about like Fortnite experimenting though, and like PUBG remaining fairly stagnant. And I appreciate even though I don't like the style, I appreciate the experimentation that they keep doing. And it shows their numbers are normally higher on Twitch in terms of folks watching Fortnite than they are watching PUBG.
I'm actually really surprised by that, especially because like PUBG was such a phenomenon, and then we were playing Fortnite before they instituted Battle Royale, so it was just the like save the world thing, which was
who
PvE.
even does that?
And then now we don't give a shit about Fortnite, which is funny. But I'm also really intrigued by the sandbox possibilities because it's like kind of sandbox, but not really. Like it makes for funny content when you watch people who are good at that sort of thing playing it, but like when you watch a game like PUBG, there's no reason it should be funny. It's more just like parts of it are janky and people are doing dumb shit in a place that they shouldn't do dumb shit. But that oftentimes works really well and is hilarious. Fortnite, I feel like doesn't have that, but is also a lot more lighthearted and more approachable. So, conversation.
Sounds like none of us are that thrilled anymore with Battle Royale, which is, I mean, it's already like
I'm fine with it. I'm just I'm neutral. I'm not. I'm neutral.
You hit on a good point about like the team dynamic, though. I think having games with a team dynamic, especially because these are multiplayer games, especially. And I feel like most of us, when we play games at this point, are doing multiplayer games or not telling people about it, like holed up in a dark closet playing Assassin's Creed or something, and then we'll emerge like 20 days later and be like, I beat it.
I am an assassin now.
Father, this blanket on my head is my shroud. Forgive me.
Oh my god.
As I murder you. Don't kill your moms, guys.
Don't do it. Not a good recommendation.
No.
I mean, that is a good one. Don't do it.
Right.
Well, Yeah, I mean, I think
Dude said Sea of Thieves is now a battle royale game. That is
Dude, of
hilarious. But you could say that the style of Sea of Thieves is an innovation upon a battle royale mode, even though Sea of Thieves was in development, before. But
Why?
You
Just
could-
because there's
it
a
is
ton of
like-
people in a world and you can get slaughtered by them if they choose to slaughter you?
well, it is an open world PvP. It's world PvP. It's what World of Warcraft was when it came out. It was
Woo.
world PvP, which is
best.
interesting. And yeah, it's awesome. It's so much fun.
And there is sort of finality to Sea of Thieves, where if you lose your ship, that's kind of like being knocked out of the Royale in
But
general.
kinda, you can just
But
like
you can
scuttle
come
that
back.
shit and come back.
Yeah, it's more
Right.
forgiving.
Which is why I want to play it more.
Yeah.
I don't want something that's gonna be like, you dead. And then that's it.
Tootloot
Like,
says,
fuck
Yeah. Which could be a reason. Maybe that's why that's more appealing.
yeah.
that.
See if these.
Tootloot is just all boats going around Tootloot says 100 boats enter an arena, but nothing happens because it's all on land. But that just is like a picture of like 100 boats going around in circles as they try to line up their cannons to shoot the other boats.
That'd be
It'd be
great.
beautiful.
They forgot to add
but-
wind, the most important part of sailing.
Dude,
More
wind-
sails.
Wind is
Or
crucial.
sails. Or
Also,
water.
there's no wind in Fortnite, so Sea of Thieves wins every time.
Yeah. Winds.
So you do fly down from a.
No,
bus.
there's no wind, none whatsoever.
Okay.
There's buses, there's umbrellas, there's no wind.
No wind.
Wind physics.
No wind.
God damn it! I'm not gonna play another game without wind physics. Have you played
Okay.
Mario? Garbage.
Oh my gosh! I have a question,
Okay.
What?
if I may.
Yeah.
What would make you guys like battle royales again? Like
That's what I don't know.
Ooh.
I haven't even
Hmm.
played many, and I'm tired of them.
Yeah, you
I feel like there's this like weird guy in gym class who keeps getting closer and closer to me every day, and I'm like, I was cool with you at first because you had sweet eyebrows, but now you're getting kind of closer, and I think your eyebrows are a little weird. And I don't know, but all the other kids seem to like him, and I'm just like, no, I don't want to get like cast out because I don't like Devin, but everyone else seems to like Devin.
battle royale
Okay.
would be a Devon.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna hang out with Tommy.
could be Chad.
Tommy,
He's a
Tommy's
Power
chill.
Ranger. He's a Power Ranger.
I think for me, I don't know. I think it's the tension, which makes me sound like a baby, but I think
I
it's the
hate
tension
tension.
that just doesn't
Don't.
work. I like some amount of tension in video games, but I like the
It's too much,
ability.
though.
I like the ability to come back, even if I've screwed up once, which you don't get in any of the battle royales. You
Mhm.
once you're out, you're out. Which I don't know.
It's like
I guess that's
baseball.
cool. It's like baseball.
Guys, we
Yeah.
discovered the secrets of Battle Royale. Battle Royale is baseball.
Anyway,
All right, now
So you
it's
mean
time
like
for questions.
Innings? There should be innings of battle royale.
No, once you're out,
Maybe.
you're out. That's it.
Oh.
Battle Royale is baseball.
yeah.
Oh, it is baseball.
I guess I just I like the scale of it. It's kind of fun to see all these players throwing down in the same map. I was
It
used
is cool,
to
and I
that
do-
kind of scale, but even larger from previous games like Planet Side, which is where I came from, which is in the thousands of players in one map. So the scale didn't. I like it. That's part of it, but I like that in Side you can just respawn if you die, and change your tactics if you die.
Yeah, I
BRs,
do
you can't.
appreciate the scale of this being 100 people, but you can be 1 to 4 people. I think that in that model, I enjoy that more. I don't ever want to play with more than 4 people in a game unless it's a parade game and you have to coordinate the individual members of the parade.
Is that Overwatch?
Oh my god, that would be insane.
No, but I would
Pretty
love
awful.
that game to exist. Like, you got one guy on the disco float and you got one guy on like the churro truck. And
Just be like a job.
Yeah, this doesn't sound like a game at all.
Coordinating a parade. You're just like an operations associate.
no, but you have to like make the crowd happy as you go by, and there's like different people that want like different things. So like if the churro guy's not at the right point with the churro at the right time, you lose points. And if your parade like loses enough points too quickly, then you lose.
And when you click on the individual attendees, it'll say like a line just like it did in like Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Yeah.
Be like, where are the hot dogs?
It'd be beautiful.
I'm
I think
quite
this
tired.
is a great idea. We need Parade Sim 2018 now.
Can I be
Before
a
it's
designated
2019.
flagman? I want to be the flagman.
Dude, there you go. There's all sorts of parade roles.
Yeah.
And then weird dancing guy. I want to be a weird dancing guy.
Yeah.
Toot will be the Santa Claus.
I think Toot's the Santa Claus for sure.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Number
Even
one
though
guy
it's a
at that
summer
parade.
parade.
Yeah.
All right. Now that we mentioned Toot, who's in our chat, we're gonna again. This
Open
is a
the
flash
floor.
chat, so we try to cut each other off as much as possible and only partially cover topics, so we can cover them more in our comments. But we're gonna take
That's right.
questions from the crowd now, and if there aren't questions, we're gonna make them up. How you feel about that, Matt? You ready for some cues? Some big fat cues?
Big ones.
Yeah.
Maybe a little one.
All right. Here's a starter, just to get your taste buds going, Matt.
Oh, taste buds.
Can you describe the gnawing wilderness that's ruining you within?
The what?
Sorry.
The wilderness?
Straight face.
Classic Caleb question.
The gnawing wilderness that's ruining you within.
Gnawing?
Yeah.
It's gnawing.
9.
Can I describe it? If there was a wilderness within me just eating its way out or destroying me from within, it would probably be a really dark forest of just evergreen trees.
Only?
Yeah, with like a bed of pine needles on the ground, but they're all dead.
So they're all
Oh.
naked evergreen
ones.
trees.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Ooh.
And it would be like eternal loneliness or something. It would probably be like the
No.
true meaning behind it or
This
something.
is no.
Oh, that's
Toot
so
thinks it's
brutal.
awful.
You asked for what would my gnawing wilderness inside of me be?
Well, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well,
How
fine.
is
Here's
that
the-
Give us
get a
something
positive
else.
answer
You
out
want
of
a
it?
positive
Gross,
question?
Caleb.
What?
Positive
You want a
question.
positive question?
Yeah.
Fine. Sandals for hands?
Yes.
No.
Discuss.
I think yeah, Toot is depressed now. I think for sandals for hands, I think you know how you can call sometimes sandals thongs? That's what like
Yeah.
old people used to call them. I think it'd be
Yeah.
pretty fun to
Toe
say
thongs.
like I gotta grab my food with my thongs. Go
You
to
know, you
the
could
fridge.
just put an actual
Oh.
thong on your hand to do that. You don't need like a full sandal.
How about this? Okay, I take all that back. What about trying to insult someone with your hands? Normally you have to reach down, grab your sandal off your shoe or whatever, your foot, I guess, probably, and then like whack them.
Wave it around.
But if your sandals are your hands, then you could go straight into them with it.
You've nailed it,
Yeah.
my good friend. You've
Tell me-
discovered the secret.
Tell me why not? Tell me why not? I should have sandal hands.
because you need opposable thumbs
Oh.
to grab things.
No, you don't, dude. Put it like there.
What kind of sandal are you wearing? You wearing those like 5-finger sandals?
All
I
right,
don't know
move
about
one
that.
over and go there.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Actually, I changed my mind. I'm going to go with Matt. How do you play games with sandals? You can't.
I can't do
Ooh.
that. Check that out. Physically incapable.
Of Star Treks.
Yeah. All right, next question. Please complete this sentence. Splish splash, I was... Anyone?
At Splish Splash. There's this place on Long Island called Splish Splash, and it's a water park, and it's fantastic.
You got it wrong. The answer was, I was fucking the mayor, and that's how I got mustache on my pants.
Oh,
Yep. So, Brian, Walter Buffalo.
Yes. That is often it's a poor man. I've heard tales of him in northern Scotland. His whole life has been a crusade to prove he is not actually a water buffalo.
He's so buff, though.
Yep.
Walter Buff, though?
He might
He's a
actually
buff.
Walter
Hello.
Buffalo may be at the heart of Matt's pine dead forest.
yeah.
Oh, dude,
Nate.
Walter Buffalo just stalks the trees hunting you.
Oddly enough, that's terrifying.
He's
There
buff,
is
though.
someone on LinkedIn with the name Walter Buffalo.
No
Is there?
way.
He's
Is he buff?
he's a director of food and beverage.
How buff is he?
Ah.
There's no picture, so
Dude,
he
hit
might be
ad.
fake.
Hit ad. Hit ad.
I streamed about you, man. We're friends now.
Check out the stream.
Check out the stream, Walter. Hope you're happy.
I got a couple more for you guys. This
Okay.
one's totally coming from chat. Why does Fortnite not take place at night?
Turns out there is no such thing as night in video game world.
Solved it. Riddle me this, Brian. Who's king of Battle Royale?
Not me, typically.
Matt, you king of Battle Royale?
No, I'm the Arch Chancellor.
Good position.
It's a fine title.
Position.
Many servants, but treated fairly. Many happy servants with healthcare.
And you don't have to deal with the day-to-day royal business, you know.
Many handkerchiefs as well. Dropped to the wind. All right. What else we got here?
Handkerchiefs.
Tootloot's coming at us with the question: why don't Fortnite games take 2 weeks to complete?
Because then the name, it wouldn't be spelt like that. It'd be spelt Fortnite. Then it would take 14 days.
That's right.
Oh, here's my follow-up question that I had with exactly that in tune. Why game have bad grammar?
That's one.
Why are there no pubs in PUBG? That's a good.
Oh,
Dude, that's so true. They have so many little buildings. They could have just made a pub.
No pubs.
Also, why no G's in a pub?
Also, don't we know who Player Unknown is?
Yeah.
Yeah, now we do.
Also, if everybody on PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds hugs, are they Battlegrounds anymore?
Yes. A hug can still be a weapon. If you hug too tightly.
Whoa, Brian, you're getting too real with this.
Aggressive hugs.
If you gave Prince Noctis from Final Fantasy 15 8 arms, would he be an octopus?
That's a good one.
I like that one.
Yeah, so do I.
I think the answer is yes.
I think so too.
Yeah.
As we're wrapping up, I got 2 more beautiful ones for you beautiful boys.
All right.
I'll go. This is for Matt because I doubt Brian will know who the person of subject is.
Oh boy.
What's the only correct DJ name for an anorexic John Marston?
Oh.
I have to Google John Marston now.
Red Dead Redemption
Yeah,
protagonist.
he's the main character.
I never played.
And he's a cowboy. What's the only correct DJ name for him?
For anorexic
for
John
anorexic.
Marston.
Skinny cowboy.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Skinny cow a thing.
It is. It's a ice cream dessert.
Yeah.
So he's sponsored by a Skinny Cow.
Made from
In
water.
this universe.
Is that
What
the
about-
answer you were seeking?
Yeah.
Oh no, there was no answer for that one.
Oh,
It just
Okay.
asserts that
So
there's
that was
only
pretty
one correct
good
name.
off the top of my head.
That was.
Well, thank you.
How about Skinny Kid Rock?
I don't really like Kid Rock.
But he did I'm just a cowboy.
He did.
Oh, that's like
Something
one of
like
those
that,
British
right?
jokes where you like make a double reference to go back to cowboy. Yeah.
Wait, isn't Kid Rock just a British caricature of an American person?
Or
Actually,
is
yeah.
it just a young boulder?
Whoa.
Ooh.
Got too real. All right, to wind it down. If I walk down Electric Avenue, can you take me higher?
Oh God.
I would say no because I'm not very cool.
Wait, so are you implying that you're like you have drugs and drugs make you cool, and that way you can't give me drugs? Or
That's right,
cool guys
Caleb.
own blimps, so you don't own a blimp, so you can't lift me
I don't know
using
if-
said blimp?
Creed would approve.
Well, here's the follow-up question.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
I walk down Electric Avenue, can you take me higher to a place where blind men see, to a place with golden streets? Can you take me higher?
Geez, I mean,
With arms wide open, under the sunlight. Welcome to this place. I'll show you everything. With arms wide open. My son is dead.
Oh gosh.
Is that how
It
that
was
song
it
goes?
was a sad song. It's really surprising it was top 40.
Tootloot answered that one for us,
No.
and the answer is no.
Thank you,
Wide
Taylor.
open.
My son is dead.
Wow.
For anyone who doesn't know, Scott Stapp sang a song about the Marlins, and then his son died.
Oh.
The Marlins,
I
like,
don't know if that's
the
true or
baseball
not, but he
team?
did sing a song about the Marlins. Yes. He repurposed one of his solo career songs to be about the Florida Marlins.
Wow.
Yes. Scott Stapp winning it. Yeah. We're going to have him on next week.
Yeah,
Oh, look out. Look out. He'll be on next week.
Dude, if we gave him $20, he'd probably do it.
Yeah, he probably would.
Yeah. Would he repurpose the song for us though? If we give him $30?
Under the Sasquatch.
My son is still dead.
Funny fact, when your son dies, he remains dead.
Oh.
All right, on that note, thanks for watching.
Let's talk about the gnawing forests inside of us.
Well, while you talk about the gnawing forest, Matt, why don't you plug yourself and what you do one more time?
Oh, well, if you go to ombragaming.com right now, you'll see a website that has cool articles on it and a great podcast. So you should read some articles and listen to the podcast.
Nice.
Boom.
I listen to all their podcasts.
They're
and
great.
You do. You guys are awesome.
I read their articles too. And we hang out on their Discord more than we hang out on ours. So you should probably hang out on their Discord.
If you want to talk to us, just hop in their Discord. We'll probably
And
be there.
we're going to be the best Sea of Thieves crew you've seen.
Oh, it's going to be fucking
shit.
crazy. Matt doesn't know it, but he's going to be in so many videos.
So many videos.
Cruising
We
them
need that
crystal
French
blues.
Canadian guy, Brian.
I know, that guy was great.
Our captain. He was wonderful.
And then he left us. Or we left
And then
him.
he left.
I don't
think
know.
We left him.
We
What a
probably-
scamp. What a scamp. Brian, who are you and what do you do?
I'm Brian. I live in a house with people, and I'm half of Sasquatch Armada.
Oh.
Find me on
Thank you.
the Instagram, brian.cc. Bye-bye.
Perfect. And
Caleb,
I'm
who are you?
Caleb. I do
I'll
this shit
find
with
you on
Brian.
Instagram right now.
You can find me on Twitter at Caleb12 and at Instagram and pretty much everything at Caleb12. And we're Sasquatch Armada. We do tons of videos and Let's Plays and stuff. We put a lot of time into them and we think they're funny. And I think at least 2 other people have told me they're funny, so you might find it funny. You can find us at sasquatcharmada.com, which will take you to our YouTube. And once you get to your YouTube, you can like, comment. Since you've already got this far in the video, you probably enjoyed it to some extent. And then hit the bell in the corner, which will notify you anytime we make a new video, and that'll get real fucking sweet. And you can also follow us on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. And we're going to do this every Wednesday. It's conversation starters, so hop in our comments and keep the conversation going. Yeah, and thanks to no one for anything.
That's right. Thank you.
Oh,
Thanks to no one for anything.
I just added you on Instagram.
Yay!
Well, thanks to Matt for that.
Thank
Thanks to
you,
Matt
Matt.
for that. But otherwise, thanks to no one for anything.
For nothing.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, bye-bye.
Yay! Wednesdays.
Bye.